What's up, Team Insanity? Toy Insanity here. And I just want to say happy birthday to Canada, July 1st, and to the United States, July 4th. To celebrate these North American birthdays, we're going to look at the North American Wildlife TOOB from Safari Limited. Oh, wow. Very cool. Very nice. And this is what you might call the charismatic megafauna. You know, there's no mice. There's no lizards. There's no insects. There's no fish. The charismatic megafauna are like the mammals, the big, anemic mammals. It's kind of like Safari Limited. If you wanted to do a safari in North America, you'd hope to see these animals. And maybe an alligator. And maybe a bald eagle. But let's see what we got and what we get. First up is the moose. Very cool. I've actually, personally, no lie, been to all 50 of the United States. And I've been to all the Canadian provinces. Now, there are some territories above the provinces that I didn't go to. But I did, once upon a time, road trip from Victoria, British Columbia to Montreal, Quebec. And then I did the Maritimes, which are the northern provinces above Maine. Let's see, this was a long time ago, but it's Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and probably one more. Oh, Newfoundland. I did road trip through Canada. But, point is, I saw lots of moose. I've also seen moose in North America. I think Minnesota and I think Maine. I meant to say in the U.S. North America, U.S. state, Minnesota, Maine. But most of the moose I've seen in my life were all across Canada, especially like British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, and Ontario. Moose! The old trash panda, raccoon. I feel like they're in every state and every province. For sure. But what do you think of this little figure? Is it Rocky Raccoon? Or is it Rocket Raccoon? You decide. Bison. Now I went to northern Alberta and I saw, I think they're called wood bison, wood buffalo. I also saw muskox. But where did I see the most bison? The Badlands, which I think is North Dakota. A lot of bison in the Badlands, in the Wind Cave area. Well, that was a moose. This is an elk. I've seen plenty of elk in California, in the Sierra Nevadas, in Nevada, California. Maybe I saw some in Oregon. I don't know. Is there a deer? No, sir. We don't get any. There are many species of deer in North America, but we didn't get any deer except, you know, the large, the super big charismatic ones, the elk and the moose. All right, we got a bear. These are labeled. This is a grizzly bear. The only place I've seen a grizzly bear is Alaska. So once upon a time, I did not road trip to Alaska, but I flew to Alaska and rented an RV. I spent 3 weeks, well, essentially road tripping in Alaska in the RV, but it wasn't the normal van that I took to every other state. Also excluding Hawaii, of course. I did see grizzlies in Alaska. They did not give us a black bear, which are much more plentiful in North America. But beaver. I've seen lots of beavers. Probably the most in Canada and, you know, around in Quebec. I remember seeing so many once you get like toward like Quebec City and not Montreal. But also I grew up with beavers. I've seen them in, I think, a lot of states around, even Virginia, West Virginia. Fairly plentiful animal. Building their dams. This is a prairie dog. No. This is going to be an otter. River otter. Seen lots of river otters. Well, a handful. Georgia, Florida for sure. I guess not as many as I originally implied. But you'll see them in zoos also. See, I wonder if you go to a zoo in Asia or Africa, you'll see a lot of these animals. You let me know. Mountain lion. I've only seen a mountain lion once. And it was at night, and it was in New Mexico. I can't remember what national monument I was headed toward. But it ran out in front of my van and stopped, looked at me, because I stopped as well, and kept running up the mountainside. Wish there was a bobcat here. Alright, this is going to be... Are they calling this a white wolf? Okay, you're not going to see a white wolf. You're going to see plenty of gray wolves. I know. Where's Voyageurs? Voyageurs, Isle Royal. I saw some wolves. But the biggest wolf I saw, I've seen them in Alaska too, but I saw one came right up to my car. I guess people have been feeding it or something. He was... Also, there's no coyotes. Seen very many coyotes and foxes, but an enormous wolf came up to the side of my car and looked at me, and we both were looking each other in the eyes like I was going to give him some food or something. But that was in, it's where British Columbia meets Alberta. Banff National Park. Now we get, this is your Antelope Pronghorn, which is another name for an antelope. Pretty sure. I've seen lots of these in Arizona, and I think parts of California, where the deer and the antelope play. This is, what are they going to call this? The Bighorn Sheep. So the Bighorn Sheep, I've seen, I think, California, Nevada, and also the Doll Sheep, which are the white form. Seen those in Alaska. Did you just see him chilling on the mountainside? Mountain goat. Mountain goat. I think I saw these only in Alaska. But these are your charismatic megafauna, the big mammals of North America. I kind of wish they'd go ahead and had put an alligator so Florida would get some love. And it wouldn't just be mammals and a bald eagle. What is more symbolic of North American wildlife than a big, beautiful bald eagle? Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite figure? What charismatic megafauna have you seen? Are you in North America? What's the cool, awesome megafauna of your country if you're not? Which one have you not seen that you'd want to see the most? As far as figures, my favorite as a toy is the beaver. Once upon a time, I was going to make some beavers, and I collected a bunch of little Safari Limited beavers. I was going to paint them up to look like zombies. Never got around to it. Never did get that to it that was round. Moose figure is pretty cool. But anytime I say moose figure or moose toy, I can't help but think of the Australian company called Moose. But this video is getting a little long in the tooth. Hope you enjoyed the little toy tube pack. TOOB! Safari Limited. Hope you enjoyed my ramblings, and hope you enjoy this holiday week. Thumbs up for Canada, July 1st. Thumbs up for America, July 4th. Look at the wolf escaping. And I wish they'd done a gray wolf instead of a white wolf. A A white wolf is super rare, such an anomaly. It's basically the ghost of the forest. Thumbs up for Toy Insanity. Check you later.